You see this AFCON, the only thing that is making me sad whenever I think about the AFCON in Morocco is the fact that Ghana did not qualify for the AFCON. Who will I banter? South Africa, it's not sweet, it's not that strong. But when there's Ghana at the AFCON, I'll be bantering Ghana. Now, who will I banter? Ghana, why would you do this? How will Ghana not qualify for the AFCON? Like, I don't even understand. No, Ghana did not try for me at all because I needed Ghana to be at the AFCON so that they will see the Super Eagles of Nigeria lifting the AFCON. Lifting the trophy. Finally, let's go to Morocco 2025. The stage is set for the AFCON 2025 that will be taking place in Morocco come December. 11 months from now, the final draw took place today in Rabat, Morocco, and Nigeria are in Group C with Tunisia, Uganda, and Tanzania. Before I tell you my take on whether this is a good group for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, let's take a look at other groups in this tournament. Starting stronger from Group A, Morocco, the host country, Mali, Zambia, and Comoros are in Group A. This is one of the most interesting groups in the tournament. Group B has Egypt, South Africa, Angola, and Zimbabwe. Egypt, South Africa. That game will be an interesting game to watch. You already know Group C, Nigeria, Tunisia, Uganda, and Tanzania in Group C. Group C, let me talk about it later. Group D has Senegal, DR Congo, Benin, and Botswana in Group D. I think Senegal and DR Congo should be able to get out of this group, except Benin Republic with Guinea just playing a surprise and finish second on the group. Group E has Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan. Algeria should easily top this group, but we know how Algeria and their outing was at the last tournament in Ivory Coast, but they should be able to easily top this group. Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan should figure out who will come second. Comes the final group, Group F, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Gabon, and Mozambique. This group is another interesting group because I would love to see the game between Ivory Coast and Cameroon. Two strong teams, two teams that performed well at the last AFCON. Ivory Coast won the AFCON. Cameroon was a very, very difficult game for Nigeria, but finally we won that game. If you can recall, Ademola Lookman scored in that game to push us to the next round. It was really an interesting and tense game. I'm looking forward to the AFCON already. But let's go back to Group C, where we have to talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria, who are in Group C alongside Tunisia. Now we have a score to settle with Tunisia. In 2021, Tunisia knocked Nigeria out of the AFCON that took place in Cameroon in the round of 16. We lost that game. Austin Ebabo was in charge of that team. We all know the scenario and how we lost the game because we were one of the best team, if not the best team in the group stage game. We did not lose the game, just conceding one goal in the group stage game, only for us to get knocked out in the round of 16 by just a goal. That game, I could not even believe my eyes. But moving past it, we have a score to settle because Tunisia has also been struggling in the last couple of years. It's been bumpy for Tunisia. At the last AFCON, Tunisia failed to win a single game in the group stage. They were in Group E with Mali, Namibia, and South Africa. They finished bottom of that group. Can you even believe it? Bottom, not winning a single game. They lost 2, drew 1, had 2 points on the table, scoring 1 goal and conceding 2 goals. When you talk about the qualifiers for the AFCON, after 6 games, it's where you have Comoros, Madagascar. Tunisia won 3, drew 2, and lost 1. I'm not saying they are not going to improve in the next 11 months, but they are not at their best when you talk about playing football. This is a good time for Super Eagles of Nigeria to have our revenge. I'm not here even for revenge, but guess what? We must win Tunisia. That is my own. When you talk about Tanzania, the same thing. They struggled, finished bottom of their table as well at the AFCON in Ivory Coast. They are not doing so well, but there's a team that is doing so well, who is Rwanda. Rwanda is that team that is doing so well. In the qualifiers, they have scored 8 goals. In the qualifier, they finished 13 points. When you talk about the qualifiers, Rwanda is that team. Get a draw against Rwanda and we are good to go. Guys, with the draw and the new coach and with our performance at the last AFCON, where do you think the Super Eagles of Nigeria will finish come the end of the AFCON? My prediction is that Nigeria will win the AFCON. You can't tell me otherwise. Yes, I believe in the players. I believe in the coach. The rest, I don't know. But I believe we should be able to win the AFCON.